Hey everyone, I have reached 900 subscribers. Well, 901 subscribers, which is 99 away from making 1K subscribers. I am so close, so close. I am hoping I do hope I make it there one day. And I never thought I would ever my channel would make it this far. So thank you. Thank you each and every one of my subscribers for this. Alright, so for my 900 subscriber thing, so I've been replaying my PS2 games recently. I got a PS2 from my little sister, and I've been replaying the PS2 games, and I've been rewatching some old Disney movies, and honestly, I wanted to compare the two Disney, well, the Incredibles sequels to see which one is a better sequel. Honestly, I do like Incredibles Rise of the Underminer. It basically picks up where the first game left, where the first movie picked up. Frozone and Mr. Incredible have to team up and fight. They actually go in the drill, and there's all kinds of like mole creatures, robots, and other stuff like that. It's basically Monster House. Like, the drill is so massive, there's so many rooms, other stuff where you explore. So there's also bosses to fight and other stuff. So far, I think this is basically a good sequel. Incredibles 2 kind of undoes most of the characters' development from the first movie. The screensaver worth the wait. No, it was not. I mean, granted, they made Mrs. Incredible more. They gave her more personality in the movie. But her thickness could not save the movie. Honestly, why couldn't they just make a movie on The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer, but improve upon it? Have it be about the Underminer basically waging war on humanity, him having his own army of like mole creatures. They still could have kept the part where Miss Incredible says, "We meet again." I mean, Game Magic did complain saying that just because they met before, that means the Mole Man must have beaten Miss Incredible. No, that's not the case. The Underminer could have easily escaped, or they fought and he did the whole, "Oh, it's either you stop me or you save these innocent lives, Mr. Incredible." And while he saved his lives, the Underminer got away and escaped. He still lost though, but escaped. Honestly, this could have been like motivation because he wanted revenge on Mr. Incredible because he beat him in the past. The movie should have been like picked up immediately after where it left off. We could have introduced, well, yeah, the Underminer could have done an explosion which could have destroyed the ground and separated the Incredibles, and they had to fight waves of, tons of like mole creatures, robots, and other stuff to reunite with their family. Violet could be trapped with Tony, and we could have actually get to learn more about Tony. Because honestly, Tony has no character development other than Violet has a crush on him. That is all. What I would have done, we could have had a scene where Tony sees Violet without a mask and sees who she is, and decides to save her, or maybe he might be freaked out because she has superpowers, but does end up saving her when she gets knocked out by the yeah, mole creatures or robots, whatever. Then they could really start dating and get to know each other. And maybe he could know Violet's secret, but decides to keep it a secret. They did that for Danny Phantom. Tucker and Sam knew Danny was, a hero, but they helped him, like, distract others while he went trying to do a superhero form and save the day. American Dragon Jake Long did it, where Trixie and Spud knew Jake was a hero. And again, they could have done that. Like, Tony could have helped Violet. Like, maybe he could have just distracted other people while Violet was changing into a super suit and just shows up. Like, why couldn't they just done that? Why do they have to erase his memory and make him not remember who she is? Honestly, what could have been the arc for each of the characters? Jack could have superpowers. I don't know who I don't know who Jack would have been with. Like, we could have had, that would have been a much better sequel to what we got. Frozone could have been more in the movie. So who else? Unfortunately, other characters like Edna and, what's his face? What is his face? The guy who helps Bob, like, relocate every time people start to realize who he was a superhero. Decker, yeah, Decker. Yeah, his name is Decker. Decker, yeah. I am not good at remembering names. I mean, I should, because there's not that many characters in The Incredibles to remember. Like, that could have been an awesome movie. That would have been a fun game. Well, one, they would have to make, like, this game much more lengthier, more levels, so you can play as the different Incredibles, or do a buddy system. Helen and Bob could team up. Well, yeah, work together to solve puzzles and make it, and to navigate the underground mole civilization. Tony and Violet were teamed up. I mean, Tony can still do stuff. I mean, he's not totally defenseless. He could distract. Wait, can Violet turn other things invisible if she's, like, holding on to them? If that's the case, then she could just grab Tony or hold hands with Tony and both of them can be invisible. Anyway, one of the creatures that go out to kill Tony, she can activate, like, her portal, a force field weapon that she did in the movie where she throws the force fields. And then she realized, I just unlocked a new power. That's cool. Frozone might, he'll be fighting, trying to stop the enemy, some overwhelming we could still keep, like, Evil Endeavor and her brother. Them be the reason they bring a bunch of superheroes to the save the day to fight the entire massive army. We could have had, like, an Avengers type, but with the Incredibles. Unfortunately, most of the heroes are not built upon. Well, we could just see what they done, like, show, don't tell. But still, Oh, I feel like a better twist would have been the underminer could have had, like, a mole on the above surface. The screenslaver could have been working with could have been working with for the for whatchamacallit, for the Underminer. Then again, that'd be like a lot to pack into like a 2-hour long movie. Wait, it is 2 hours long, right? 118 minutes. So 60 and 60, that's 112. Yeah, it's a 2-hour long movie. I just love like how the back of the DVD case just shows like this scene and nothing else. But yeah, comment below which one do you think is a better Incredibles sequel. I didn't talk about Incredibles 2. I mean, what's to talk about? Most of the characters are a character assassinated. They undid all of that. They made supers illegal, even though the first one made it pretty clear that supers were legal. Jack having more powers, like they made him extremely overpowered, but yeah. I mean, they also said he's a prodigy according to the whole Jack attack short. So there's that. But honestly, how did Bob be surprised if he has multiple powers? Violet has 2 powers, invisibility and force field creation. She literally has 2 powers. This also makes you wonder if they all had different powers. If Violet may have had more powers. So they didn't make it clear that superheroes can have multiple powers. Jack's case, yeah. Yeah, now the second one does have its good moments. Although I kind of wish Mrs. Incredible was written better, but the movie does have some good things going for us. So that's cool. Alright, comment below which one you think is the better sequel. Alright, bye. And I do want to thank all of you for helping me make it to 900 subs. Thank you so much.